Hey guys, what's up? Zax here, and today we are back with more F1 2013 career mode. This time it is Singapore, but before we get into this race, I'd like to thank you guys for the amazing support over the last couple of episodes. You know, getting to 150 likes on multiple occasions has been crazy. I mean, I've asked if we can get to 150 likes, that'd be really awesome, and on multiple occasions, as I said, we've been able to reach it, which is really awesome, and I've got to thank you guys for that. Yeah, liking the video, as I said, always does help, and leaving comments does as well. And maybe leave a comment right now about where you think I'm going to finish this race. You can see there, starting in 6th, my rival, who I sort of accidentally picked as Nico Rosberg, starting 1st. So we're going to be trying to beat Rosberg for the end of this season here. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll try it. Should be fun to see if we can tackle this challenge and maybe take the fight to Rosberg in this championship. I don't even know. I don't know why it's selecting me Rosberg. I think I was, you know, looking at the emails or something, and I pressed A twice and it selected me and his rival. So a bit unfortunate in terms of that, but whatever. If we do get that drive, that's a good strong drive for next year. And obviously Mercedes, a race-winning car, so if we can beat him in this championship, that'd be awesome. It's asking me to finish 4th or above. Not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that or not, but we'll see. And hopefully we can beat Nico Rosberg. So that's going to be the aims for this race, is beat Nico Rosberg, possibly get 4th place, not too sure. But let's run to the race. Oh, you said the research and development path has failed. So Force India have been taking it in the wrong direction all year, and I think I do realise the reasons for the first couple of races why I was down on pace was that I was just using standard setups. I think for some of the races, I think I accidentally just ended up using standard setups without realising it. I think I thought I was using custom setups, but I think I ended up using standard ones, because if I go back on, for example, Australia and some of the other, I think Malaysia, other tracks at the start of the season, I haven't got a saved setup, so you know, I always save a setup and make a custom one. So those tyres, I'd probably want to pit in straight away, but I know that's not going to be a good thing to do. And obviously the lights in Singapore really are different, so hopefully into turn 1 somebody's going to be able to attack Rosberg so that he isn't in the lead, but that isn't the case. Rosberg has stretched the advantage. Just nip up the inside there, not spin up the wheels. You can see that blue dot on the minimap is my rival, Nico Rosberg. Hamilton taking a very slow approach into that corner and lost in multiple positions. And running down the back straight away, Alonso looks like he's the only man that's going to be able to take the fight to Rosberg here. They're running out front together. Not sure whether I'm going to be able to grab this opportunity here, but we'll see. Spinning the wheels up coming out of corners is never going to be good. Just going to lose his grip throughout the whole race. Already people dropping off the back. Now this corner, I can't remember what it is. Turn 11, I think, maybe, or is it turn 14? One of those two, I think. But I honestly need Alonso to get ahead of Rosberg here, otherwise, really, I've got no chance. And people keep telling me to show the constructors table, so I'll try and remember to do that. But yeah, hopefully I'll remember. If I do forget, just keep reminding me. Oh, now I think straight away we're going to be starting to form a queue as Hamilton all over us. Luckily, Singapore isn't exactly the easiest track to overtake, and I think I will end up just becoming a big train here. Singapore isn't really my favourite circuit. I really like driving Monaco, but I really don't find driving Singapore in this game very fun at all, so it does mean that I probably won't be very good at it. I hit the curb there, it sent me a bit sideways. Us three have pulled away from the rest though. I don't know who, I think it might be Vettel in this group with us. That curb is glitching out. I don't know whether you saw my video on my second channel a couple of days back, but I hit that curb and it sent me sideways. A couple of people wondering whether that's just the floor hitting the curves, but I don't think that'd be really dangerous if they had that in real life. So I don't think that is the case. If the car just like squealed out of control every time you hit a curb, that'd be quite dangerous. But obviously we're not just aiming for a Mercedes seat here, we could obviously get a better seat than that. We could obviously go for maybe like a Ferrari seat if it's offered. I'm not really too sure, I'm not really too bothered to be honest, as long as it's a better team than Force India. I mean, I personally wouldn't even really mind doing another year with Force India, but obviously you always want to improve up the field, and staying at Force India isn't improving because most likely their car isn't going to be too good next season. Luckily I saved a bit of curves there because I completely ran out wide. Running down into this turn here, always a tricky one. You can hit the banner on the outside very easily, and I'm really having to hope here that Alonso can overtake Rosberg in the pit stop stages. I mean, those two are just going to demolish us now. There's no way that they're not going to come 1-2 unless they have an accident, I suppose. Tyres, grips are also already going off, which is a bit embarrassing that the tyres are actually so bad. I mean, there are loads of ways to save tyre wear and all that sort of thing, but I'm just going to run the setups that I think are fastest and just try and adjust my driving style. I'm going to do my one defensive move to the inside here, come back over a little bit. Now I've got to drive a very defensive race here. Oh, it's Vettel. I think I must have, when I blocked Hamilton, he must have really had to get out of the throttle, but I'm allowed by one move. I don't know whether that was a bit aggressive, but what lap are we? Look at that front. Which view was it? I think it was my front right, really badly damaged. And I'm driving my mirrors again. I'm just keep doing that, and it's really not helping me out in these races. Driving in my mirrors way too much, but I suppose here in Singapore it doesn't really matter too much because there isn't that many opportunities to overtake. I mean, Vettel looking to the inside there, that is never going to work, son. And those two out in front are going to just be enjoying that a Force India is just being a big roadblock in the middle of the road. So 50% races next year seems to be the big thing. Lots of people want that. Whether I change up difficulty or not is I'm unsure yet. I think I'm gonna keep practicing and see where I end up at the end of the season, where I end up, and I'll be doing some races against Legend, and then seeing how I compare. So what was that pit? That was 5. All right. I was just I was checking that earlier this lap, and I just completely forgot about it. Hopefully, oh yeah, these are the super soft tyres. So I don't know what. I think it might be the white sidewall tyres, the other ones. But these tyres are already going off. Honestly, we might as well just save fuel. Did I? Oh, we didn't go into front brakes. I like using them. Primes. What I didn't need here was Rosberg winning. Fuel lean, there you go. Felipe Massa goes for the fastest lap and gets it. Right, so literally all I need to do is just use curves to defend here. Take the racing line. Hamilton goes to go offline. He's never going to brake earlier than me, or later than me into that corner, I should say. Yeah, and I don't know why the AI, if they ever go for inside moves, they just completely destroy themselves. So look, see, Hamilton's dropped back multiple positions here. I don't know whether that's a glitch with the AI that once they go onto the inside they just like self-destruct, but if it is, that's a bit weird. Right, we're going to have to manage one more lap on these tyres. I think once driving this game you can appreciate how hard it actually was to drive on the tyres at the start of the season. Obviously since then they got a bit better, but I'm pretty sure these tyres are based on the ones at the start of the season. And at the start of the season these tyres, such high degradation, and I think they did a good job simulating that. So obviously we're going to be even further off the pace now. We're probably going to be at least another second off the pace where we would be normally in standard, but with lean it's just like a bit extra slower through every little part of the track, which probably builds up to about a second. Whoops, that was stupid of me. Ooh, we're gonna have will go to the inside. Vettel will have to go to the outside. Had to make sure that I didn't like destroy Vettel there. Vettel giving me no quarters there. You gave me absolutely no space. I'm going to give him no space there. Getting back the move on Vettel, and now we should be able to enable DRS somewhere down the straight, I think. Oh wait, I've had it all along. Oh dear, it's embarrassing. Apparently me and Vettel both got it, which doesn't seem very right, but oh no. Once one AI gets offline, they will just get into one big little scrum, and there's 2 cars off in the wall, I think. If that's not a safety car, I don't know what's going to be a safety car in my career mode here. Two cars off in the wall, still no safety car in Axiapro's F1 2013 career mode. If we ever get a safety car, I think it's going to have to be a miracle, to be perfectly honest. Raikkonen looking for the move, but there's just no way you're going to get past me, because I'm driving a very wide Force India here. Got 3 laps of extra fuel in the tank as well, so fuel saving has ended up working out quite well for us here. We're going to need it as well, because the front wing change. Right, those 2 are in the pit lane. Let's dive it in as well. Bit faster than the other guys, but we'll dive it in here. Please say we are one of the last teams. I think there's one more team out in front. Oh no, we are the last team, which is good. Putting on the white sidewalls, hard tyres, and we should be alright to go in front of these guys. No, very risky there from my team to let me out there. Honestly didn't think they would. And now we'll boost out the pit lane. Who's that coming around? That's Caterham. Right now, all gun blazing. All guns blazing, I should say. That's the quote. Let's go out all guns blazing and get some positions. Apparently I didn't get DRS though. I was pretty sure I was right up behind Raikkonen, but whatever. If I can't catch Raikkonen here, I'm never going to catch him. I want to make sure I don't hit my front wing anywhere as well, otherwise that's bad. Van der Kaart, he's doing a treat for me here. He is holding up Vettel and the likes of them guys, so right, I'm going to use a rewind there. I just went in way too deep. And a lot of people wondering why I use flashbacks, or I just have them available. So do you really want me to come in for like another time? I guess some people probably do, but this is my learning year and I don't want to end up making the videos really boring. So I'm trying to make it as fun as possible as a video. I'm not too worried about realism or anything this season. That's why I've got the flashbacks. I haven't got it on the super hardest difficulty. I've got it in the medium difficulty. So who are we gonna like, or where are we likely to come out? Probably around 5th, I'd say. However, there were people that didn't pit. Whew, I was lucky here. Van der Kaart just giving me a Christmas present right now by holding up the likes of those guys. And especially if he's on the option tyre. I reckon he's probably going to pit this lap, but still, he's held them up so much. Like so, the rest are in the pit lane there. As we'll run down the straight. P5, P4. So he only lost one position, and that was to Raikkonen. That was Webber actually behind us. The rest are looking like he'll come out in probably just outside the top 10. I'd say the rest is probably either 10th or 11th. Let's go for a quick check. Yeah, he's 10th, just as predicted. Well, I said 10th or 11th, so slightly out, but whatever. We've got half this race to go. Let's Oh, fastest first sector, I think that was there. Nice. Did use all our curves though, that's probably why. So it looks like Raikkonen's going to grab a podium, but it looks like Vettel's got past Webber. Multi-21, just joking. I think somebody put in one of my last videos, like, I think it's the Hungary video where Dresta passed me at the line. Somebody put like more Force India Multi-21 or something. That kind of amused me a bit. My tyres went off right at the end of Hungary and it left nowhere. I was just nowhere at the end of that race. It's unfortunate, lost a couple of points there to the rest of it, but it all goes towards the team, so it doesn't really matter. It's that middle sector I just can't get right, and I reckon Vettel will be on me within a couple of laps, so I have a nice train of cars behind me again. I just can't keep the car from sliding out around here. Really hard. So yeah, hopefully you can leave a comment down below where you think I'm going to finish this race. That'd be cool. I think, well, I guess by now you probably already have left a comment, but that's much faster way around there. See, only 1.2 or so. Is that 1.2? Hopefully it was. Hopefully my quick maths was alright. See, that last sector we actually caught Raikkonen. There's a car behind Vettel. Who is it? Who's that car behind Vettel? Webber. Webber's driving slowly. He's holding up a group of cars. Now curves this up, down the back straight. And see what this first sector split time is. I doubt it's nothing. I doubt it's anything special, I'd say. It's green. So it's faster than the last lap, which was a purple, but then Alonso went and set a faster time, so let's just hope this lap's a bit better. I mean, by the looks of it, Webber's holding up a crew of cars. Vettel probably will end up catching us. Well, I don't know why the AI just don't seem to be affected by tyre wear. So, Kimi Raikkonen in was it tyre conservation mode or was it fuel conservation? I wasn't really listening. But apparently he's going to be going a bit slower. I reckon Vettel will be on us just as our fuel runs out, or as it goes to optimal. See that middle sector again. But if he's saving fuel, we could actually have a chance to get back past him, but I highly doubt it. I don't see why the AI even go into fuel conservation mode unless they really do get affected by the fuel. I didn't even know that the AI were programmed to switch up to fast and all that sort of stuff, which is interesting. See that last sector, I really like it. I really like that last sector. I think one of the nicest complex corners in most tracks, but you can see that lap time there wasn't really too bad. Closing in on Mr. Iceman. That's the glitch I was talking about. Just hit the curb and it spins you out. But looks like Vettel setting a fastest lap. Oh, it's only 2/10 faster. I think my lap time actually was faster than what Alonso did the lap before, so that's quite good. But I reckon that's pretty much it. We're going to be running out of fuel any second now. However, we are catching up to Raikkonen. We just need to put together a good middle sector and we'll have a good chance, but middle sector isn't what's helping us out here. The last sector and the first sector are the ones we're good at. Oh no, those rear tyres are going to be destroyed. So really, this has probably been the worst race it possibly could be. Not really because I'm in 4th, so that's a great result if I finish here, but it's the fact that Rosberg will be leading this race. I really need Alonso to win this race, otherwise this but this chance of getting this Mercedes seat could be out the window. Damn it. Used a bit too much of the curb there. I just like the way you can use the curbs here. I missed the second one quite a bit there, but Look at that. I just love that corner. Oh, what the? Why's oh, yeah, okay. I thought Rosberg was really far ahead. But no, I was just being confused. I thought Rosberg was like right behind me. I was like, how's he leading? He's right behind me. No, I was just getting confused about, because the track always cuts back on itself here, so it's really confusing sometimes. Vettel right on us. He'll be charging past us soon. We'll have to use the best defensive driving as possible. 2 cars out of this race, just noticed that. Vettel's 2.138 behind. These back tyres are not liking this. We'll probably end up having to concede that position. I doubt we'll be able to keep this guy behind in a much faster car. The amount of grip he's going to have through the corners, especially if they don't get affected by tyre wear, is going to be huge. Mix 2. So he's right onto the back of me. I just can't spin up the wheels coming out the corner. My teammate Di Resta down there, I think it was 10th position. Damn it. Oh, the grip is really horrible now. Like last year, when you lost like both segments of your front wing, it didn't really make much difference, but this year you can really feel it. It's not sticking to the road as much. I didn't notice that before. That's something, a good point I've sort of missed out upon. Vettel looking for a move. These lap times are going to get ever slower now, as I think I'm going to get quite scared about how good Vettel's times are going to be in comparison to mine. However, there is a big gap behind Vettel, so could keep him at bay maybe. This is one of the longer races of the year. 1 minute 50 a lap. I think they always get quite close to the limit here in Singapore. We'll cover off the inside, brake a bit later. Vettel trying to get into the corner, but was never going to work. I was never just going to concede the position where Michael Schumacher took out Jean-Eric Vergne a couple of years back. Under all the Rolex sponsorship, Vettel right behind us now. We're sort of all over the place with this front wing. We have to take really wide lines into all the corners. Raikkonen is just rocketing up the road. But, you know, he's got a better car, Raikkonen, but not like this much better. This is all down to driver here that is making this Force India suddenly go so much slower. And, yeah, I'm just using up my tyre wears too much. So maybe I should look into these tyre wear strategies and look at these. Thank you. Saying that fuel management has been good. So I think I do need to start looking into these sort of tyre saving setups, because the tyres on my car just, I don't know what about you guys, but when I'm driving I like to just attack the curbs and everything as much as possible. I don't like sliding out the back end of the car, but it ends up happening quite a lot. Lap times now really decreasing away. I like how they say he may use DRS. Like, you know, he does have it, but he might not use it. He might not. And now they're pulling up this group of 3 coming up behind us. They'll probably grab us in the next couple of laps, or at least catch up to us probably by the end of this lap. Actually, I think it's Mark Webber that's leading that train, and to be honest I don't know why they defend, because they're never going for a move down the inside. If they do, they go offline and they just don't like it. So anyway, not looking for a manoeuvre there. I'm not actually joking here, but not having the end plates on this car actually makes it nicer to drive with horrible tyres here. I don't know why, but it does. And Alonso, I saw on the minimap just back there, is still right behind Nico Rosberg. He's not giving up at all on that first position, and I hope that he doesn't, because I honestly want him to get the position, just because it'll help me out in this team, not this team rivalry, Oh, it's maybe, I thought it was Webber, but it's actually a McLaren. I think it's Button. And in the World Championship this year in real life, I've been pretty surprised at how many points Button actually has amassed. People, you know, say he's a rubbishy driver, but he always complains. But to be honest, this year I think he's drove quite well considering the car he's got. He really has pulled some good results out of the bag. I think his best results, 4th or 5th, I think was from China. I really hope they do get a podium before the end of the year, but I think they're focused on next year's car, so I can't really see, to be honest, them getting a podium, even though I would love them to. But right, Vettel's going to the inside. Let's see what happens here. So he's going to the inside. Then he just really slowly on the apex, and Button just gets him on the outside. That's what's happening to the AI when they try and dive it down the inside. It's just not working out for them. And this is going to really play into our hands here, because we can just run the normal racing line, and the AI will look for manoeuvres, but they're just not going to be able to take them because of that sort of weird thing that's happening there. Very strange. I think this episode will be a bit longer, and I'm sorry about that, guys, if you're, you know, on a schedule. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but if you've got limited time, that's what I'm trying to say. If you've got limited time, I'm sorry about this episode being a bit longer. I think it's actually the sort of the way this Grand Prix set out. They run very close to the time barrier, so I think this race will end up being about 30 minutes. It's 25%, so obviously times my time of this video by 4, and you'll probably get a 2-hour race, which is the time limit. So, well, that's it gets close, doesn't it? Have I been stupid all along? Have I been stupid all along? I swear that said Webber, not Vettel, but whatever, I'm getting that wrong. But under the 2013 banner, we've got 2 laps of extra fuel, so we can actually go fast to the end here. And I think I've defended pretty well in this race, nothing special, but I think I've actually managed the tyres much better than I expected. I haven't really been sliding out. I suppose it actually probably has helped that this front wing's damaged, stupid as it sounds. Right, 2 laps to go. Bit too much curve there, but fast fuel mixture we go into for 2 laps to go. Go on, Button, go for a move down the inside. Look at that. He just drops back like 3 positions. Now Grosjean and Perez both got past Button as well. Wow. But honestly, I need to keep this position, otherwise there is no way I'm going to be getting this Nico Rosberg ride next year if I just keep giving positions up like this. Whoa, I'm lucky I've got a flashback, because that was one of the stupidest things I've done. And in Season 2, if stuff like that happens, I'm not going to be able to rewind, because I'm going to be taking the rewinds off for Season 2. Season 1 is just more or less about learning everything. Season 2 will be very interesting in terms of mistakes, and I'll be in the pit lane straight away. And that is sort of the thing I'm going to be trying to do, is make it more interesting as time goes on. Oh no, no grit, I'm sorry Vettel. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? I literally just got taken out. Do a bit of a Perez move on Perez. I literally just got taken out by the AI. I'm never going to catch Grosjean now, but a top 5 finish would be good. But that's weird, the AI just smashed me off, but then I have smashed AI off. Obviously accidentally, but I have, so, you know, fair play. Fair play. I did use a flashback just beforehand, so that's bad karma. Now pretty much all we can hope for is grabbing DRS off Grosjean, but we're way too far back. 1.8 should be... I like how we've been running all this race pretty much on like a destroyed front wing. We lost a bit in the first part of the race, and looks like Vettel has made a move. Somebody up there, but our pace has been pretty bad in this race. But I think I've said that all along, my pace has been bad. So, yeah, don't expect much pace, but try and expect some good racing, because that's my aim. Button's on for a good result here. In 6th place in a McLaren is not too bad. I honestly thought I was going to lose my front wing there. So we're over the half an hour barrier, so I'm sorry about that. Not intentional to make these videos very long, or that long even. I think a couple of them have been that long in the past, but yep, that's that. Try and get around the rest of this track without doing too many stupid things. See who's actually retired as well. And I've got constructors table in my head, so we'll remember that. Rosberg wins the race. Great race from him. Not so good for us in the championship, as we're going to be losing about 15 points. Rosberg setting a fastest lap on the last lap as well. So you're only a second off, but that's one lap, not a race distance, and Rosberg completely demolished us over a race distance. I see like one lap, Grosjean just destroyed us as well in terms of pace. So yeah, pace has gone off at the end here. Shame there wasn't a safety car or anything, but whatever. I guess that's not really programmed into my game or something. Oh no, Button's right behind me. Take the curb, Button sliding, and we're going to come across the line. Whew, that was a bad last lap and a bad race in terms of pace. Great result though. But rival finishing first, but our teammate at least getting some points, so that's good for the team. Let's have a look at the standings now. So Rosberg wins. And now Rosberg ahead of us by quite a bit in this Drivers' Championship. There is the Constructors' table for everybody asking. Toro Rosso, the lowest team with 9 points. Last team with points, I should say, in 9th. And there's the rest. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you did. But thanks for watching. Thanks, I'm out of here. Goodbye.